Hey guys, it's Larry Greenberg, and today we're taking a look at the Pelican Marine Case for the iPhone 6 Plus and iPhone 6s Plus. This is a waterproof case that features IPX68 ratings, and it sells for $89.99. So you can see some information about the case on the front of the packaging. It says it's waterproof, it has advanced shock protection, and it features 5-layer protection. So Pelican has been making protective cases since 1976, so it's no surprise that they should be sort of the leader when it comes to protective and waterproof style cases. More information about the case on the inside flap. Again, the same sort of stuff: advanced shock protection, waterproof, 5-layer design, and then a scratch-resistant coated screen protector. It also mentions acoustics. It has balanced sound porting, so you can still hear your audio through the speakers of the case. So let's pop this open and see what this case is all about. Here is the packaging, which includes the case itself and a headphone adapter. I'm going to try to pop that out through the packaging. It's a little bit difficult to get to it through my tripod, but there we go. And then I'll move this out of the way, and bam. So inside here is some more goodies, and that includes just a dummy iPhone, a dust removal cloth, an instruction manual, and then some instructions on how to put the case on. So basically this says install the phone face down with the volume mute button side first, and then push the phone into the case. So pretty straightforward. You can see it's sort of a two-piece design, right? And then it has a sticker on the back that says, before exposing your device to water, it's important that you test the case. Now, generally what I do with that is I take some tissues and put them inside this case or inside the case, and then close it up and submerge it in water. And I leave it in there for about 30 minutes. Then I take the case apart and see if the tissue is wet. If it's wet, I know I've got a problem with the case. So that's all there is to it. There is obviously a membrane over the Touch ID button that you have to remove this little sticker so that it'll still work. We'll test that in a second. And that's all there is to it. You can see it's just a simple two-piece design. So let's do what it says. Let's take my phone with the button side first, put it in, and then press it into the case. And then we'll take the front or back section and click it on. Now, the cool thing about this is there's no sort of removable membrane to worry about. You can see the O-ring in here, but it doesn't come out. So once you get that on, you just kind of snap it all together just like this until it's all clicked around. Now, you obviously want to kind of go around. I always go around more than once just to make sure that the seal worked properly. You don't want to see any gaps or anything in between. And if you do, you just want to click it together. I know it sounds silly, but it's sort of like Tupperware. And here's the case installed. And actually my first thoughts are, man, it's quite slim. It feels really good. Slimmer than some of the other waterproof cases that I've used. You know, the 6s Plus is a big phone, and this is not so bad. So let's turn on the screen, and you can see right away that the Touch ID works just fine. That fast Touch ID of the 6s Plus, no issues at all with the membrane there. You get some good tactile feedback from the volume button here on the side, and from the sleep awake on the side, and the volume buttons do the same thing. Now, let's test that mute switch, which does work. It is opposite, so you push back to go into audio mode and forward to go into vibration mode, which is the opposite of what your phone is naked. And then here's a look at the bottom. You've got this screw out kind of port cover covering the headset jack, which I'll open up. And that's what the adapter is that they give you. That's what that's for, so that you can use headphones with this, because most third-party headphones are not going to fit. This is a very tight seal, so you got to really work it to get it out. And then you can see just how deep it is. So if you want to use headphones, you're going to take this, more than likely plug it in, screw it down, and then you can plug in your own headphones here. That's the one thing about using waterproof style cases is you really can't use headphones without the adapter. And if you forget that adapter, you're in trouble. So that's that. For the lightning port, there is sort of a rubberized gasket covering it. I don't know if I can get to it with my lack of fingernails, but basically it just pops out. Let's see if I can get to it. I have no nails, which makes getting to it rather difficult, as you can see, but there we go. And it is attached on one side. This is also super deep, so chances are many of your third-party cables are not going to fit in there. You're going to want to stick to the smaller Apple Lightning cable, you know, if you're going to use this case. So the camera, the flash, everything's covered. This case has a really nice feel to it. The scratch resistant screen protector looks good. I don't see any issues at all. There's no rainbowing. Let's test some typing. Yeah, types just fine. I'm not feeling any sort of air pockets in here, which is good. Like no space in between the screen protector at all and the glass screen. So feels really nice. So the Pelican Marine case, remember, is can be yours for $89.99. I'll have a link to where you can learn more about it in the video description. If you have any questions about it, definitely feel free to drop me a comment down below. Otherwise, have a great day.